Hi, my name is Linda Gryczan. I'm with the Montana Mediation Association, and this is my community mediation moment. I would like to talk about 3 projects that the Montana Mediation Association has been instrumental in forming. The first was several years ago. We have a group of Western Montana mediators, and miles away are people in Eastern Montana who need our services. So we investigated various platforms, and especially this platform called Zoom that no one had heard of, to connect these two, and we trained mediators on how to use it and worked with the clerks of district court in these tiny districts, very large districts with very tiny populations, and connected people with mediators who could be hired at a discount if that was necessary. The second one is a community conversations project where we had 2 board members of exact opposite political views who would go into communities to talk about hot button issues. We would first have a conversation where we would ask questions like, can you tell me an experience that helped me understand your views? And we would come to understandings, and then we would pull half a dozen people in from our viewpoint and facilitate them having the conversation. Then we trained them to be facilitators and would open it up to the community. We talked about guns in Butte, Montana. We talked about a Confederate fountain that was in town in Helena, Montana. And then I trained people in Billings, our largest city, to do conversations about many hot button issues. And this went on to the pandemic. We are now getting them ready to start up again, working with lawmakers, with a community that is essentially going through a divorce, and with other community organizations. The latest conversation or project that we're working on is it started to be a conversation between the Rocky Boy Reservation and the border town of Havre, Montana. And we were planning on a community conversation, and NAFCM said, well, lovely, go ask the community what they want. Well, that's not what they wanted. What they wanted was a different form of community safety. And so after working for months interviewing people in the community, it came down to the elders wanted security cameras, and the elders wanted to know how to use them. And the elders wanted, rather than working with police, to do a restorative justice process with elders as their cameras detect somebody doing something wrong in their community. And this was entirely through the support of NAFCM that this happened. But these 3 main projects have been a wonderful focus of our work, and it's happened through the last decade or so, and we intend to continue going for years into the future. As I mentioned earlier, there was NAFCM has been incredibly supportive in our work with a reservation and a border town. Without NAFCM, this work would not be happening, and it is making a difference in safety, not only as elders wanted security cameras, dogs were running wild. Well, there's been a community effort to spay and neuter, and I just heard today that 500 dogs have been spayed or neutered in the area, which will make a difference to the community. Without NAFCM, this project wouldn't have happened, and without the continual support, as we ran into roadblocks as we ran into the inevitable difficulties that happen with every project. They helped us through those, and we have really appreciated the support, even though our energy and enthusiasm for the work definitely outpaces the funds. But we wouldn't be here without those funds. So this is why NAFCM is certainly worthy of your membership.